Welcome to Retro Box Breaks. This is a channel where we open up baseball card boxes from the 80s and 90s. And today we are embarking on a journey that, well, hopefully it doesn't take us too long, but it's not going to be an easy one, that is for sure. So we are going to be looking for a Elite card out of the 1991 Donruss Series 1. So, yeah, let's start ripping into them. If you have not watched the stream from yesterday, the last Chasing Reggie stream, it is the last stream because, well, you always find what you're looking for in the last place you look, right? So it's a pretty fun one, I think. Obviously, spoiler alert, the Reggie is found, and so we ended the series. So for the first box, we'll go through here and take a look at some of the cards. I mean, honestly, I don't think even the most expensive card in here is worth $1. So this really is going to be kind of like shucking corn, so to speak. Really, you're just looking for the Sandy Alomar, Wade Boggs. From what I understand, the Elite card is always on the back. I've yet to pull one out of a pack. I was standing next to a kid whenever I was younger that pulled one out of 1992. Actually pulled a Griffey out of 92. I can remember back then, like, Nolan Ryan highlights. He was, it booked for like, I don't know, $400 or $500, and he wanted to get some money from the card dealer, and the card dealer's like, man, the prices on those are falling so fast, I'll give you like $100. I think he ended up taking like $200 in store credit or something for it. I guess if he would have held on to it, and if it was a PSA 10, those don't exist really, but that's about the only way you're going to get huge money for those. But not exactly cheap either anymore. All right. Of course, 1992 dollars aren't exactly the same as 2022 dollars. Man, I have not even noticed. Is there nobody in Series 1 worth getting? Love those rated rookies. It says you could win instantly 2 million prizes. Not sure what those are. Derek May, but I like that rated rookie. It's pretty cool. One of the iconic things of the era, along with the Diamond Kings. Not sure how you're winning stuff out of these. I don't know if they had cards in here that you had to redeem or what. King Griffey Jr., All-Star. There we go. It's probably the big hit of the box, honestly. So I have a case of these. I'm going to open the whole case. We'll see how it goes. Moises Alou. There you go. George Brett. Hopefully we'll get an Elite card out of this case. From what I understand, there were each individual Elite card was printed to 10,000. There's Roger Clemens, Diamond King. It looks like there is a regular King Griffey Jr. in there. It's right there on the box. So it's not like the Reggie Jackson signature where there's just 2,500. And there's 10,000 per card. I mean, what was there, 20 or so players. I mean, you're talking two. I think it's the last two cards weren't quite 10,000 or something like that. So, but it's approaching like 200,000 cards. So you got a pretty good shot at getting one if you're opening these things by the case. Cal Ripken Jr. There you go. I don't know why, but Phil Plantier rings a bell. Probably opened a box at some point and I got 8 of them or something. Don Mattingly, there we go. Ramon Martinez. Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star. Still looking for that Ken Griffey Jr. I think that's going to be the big excitement for me. So I've heard the packs with the elites look different. I read that somewhere online. Juan Gonzalez. There we go. Pedro Guerrero. So if one pops up, we'll have to investigate to see if the pack actually does look different. Derek May. I can't remember if I pointed him out earlier. Smoltzy. Hey, Jose Uribe. Bo Jackson. There you go. Bo Jackson highlights. Ripping through these things pretty quick here. 6 minutes in, halfway through a box. Roger Clemens, regular. That's the card on the box. Mark McGuire, there we go. You know what I should be doing is pulling out the better players, and then that way I can give them to local card shop. Maybe that's what I'll start doing. I'll start pulling out a few more of these. Barry Bonds. Ryan Sandberg. I'll separate those so I can go back through them. So you can't see it, but behind me on the wall there is a Nolan Ryan, Barry Larkin. I'm in Cincinnati area, so I'll pull him out. There's a Nolan Ryan. I think it's the Legends. It's the one of the shorter print cards. I think that one's the 7,500 out of the 91 set. Edgar Martinez. But yeah, so I've never pulled one out of a pack. I did buy that one because I'm a Nolan Ryan fan, but that's as close as I've gotten to pulling one. So figure, what the heck, why not? Nolan Ryan right there. It's actually kind of interesting if you go back and watch that series. Larry Walker. Oh, 1990s his rookie. Nobody cares about 91. The crazy stuff that was happening in those boxes with the errors, and like I think it was the box that we ended up getting the Reggie Jackson out of. Like, some of the packs had like 5 extra cards or something. It was weird. Man, it really was like, hey man, it's the end of the day. Throw that last card in here. We're done. Let's move on with our lives. Craig Maddox, there we go. Getting some people. I think when we open the pack, we'll be able to tell that it's there. Sammy Sosa, Juan Gonzalez, but 91, nobody really cares about them, I guess. I guess at some point I need to just pick a player and try and collect one player. I did see an interesting video about Dave Stieb the other day. He's a pitcher, which means, you know, less people care about him, therefore less expensive for the most part. Fred McGriff. Probably doesn't need to be pulled. Two Mark McGuire's in the same pack, a All-Star and a Highlights. Pretty cool. Seems like he'd be a pretty inexpensive player to collect. I mean, you get into like the new stuff that's uber rare and game used jerseys and signatures and stuff. It all gets expensive, but for the older stuff, I bet you'd pick up almost every single one of his cards for $1. Robin Yount, Bo Jackson. I'll throw down a Diamond King. Why not? Roger Clemens. Man, this is a target-rich pack here. I think we are going to get through the 2 boxes. King Griffey Jr., keeping that one for myself. The rest of them we can give to the kids, I guess. Moises Alou, Edgar Martinez. I do like me Edgar Martinez, so I'll pull that one out for the kids. The kiddos. Blue border, definitely not it. Nolan Ryan. I'll keep the first one for myself. Got a whole case to go through. There's going to be plenty of them. Plenty of them. Ricky Henderson. Why am I not pulling him out? Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio. I guess I could probably say it correctly. Oops. Roberto Alomar. Diamond King. Let's see. Coming up. All right. Looks like we're going to get first box out in under 15 minutes, which is good. That'll give me enough time. Rafael Palmeiro. Mark McGuire. That'll give me enough time to get to where I need to be at 3. There's Uribe again, Robin Yount, Mark McGuire. If you're just joining, we're looking for Elite cards here. I'm running through real quick, pulling out some of the cards that will eventually make it into some kids' hands. Andres Galarraga, pull him out, why not? Not all of them can be rookies and superstars. Though Galarraga was good for a long time, right? All right. Barry Bonds. Nope. Still a little confused about the winning 2 million instant win over 2 million prizes. Not 2 million in prizes, 2 million prizes. Wonder how that works. You'll have to let me know how bad this chair squeaking is. I have to get some WD-40 on it. Howdy there, person in the chat. Unfortunately, I am old and my eyes are not good enough to see your name. Again, just going to run through these as fast as we can here. If you know what these 1991 Donruss cards are, you probably opened enough of them in 1991, 92 to have seen enough for your whole life. Bam, there you go. Carlton Fisk. Wade, man, that was one heck of a pack there. George Brett. Edgar Martinez. I'm going to pull him out again. Ryan Sandberg, Diamond King. There we go. King Griffey Jr. Mark McGuire. Carlton Fisk. Oh, I think you have to play the instant win game and prizes. Win a trip to the Baseball Hall of Fame. $10,000 over 200. Official rules. No purchase necessary. Win instantly. Collect and win. I guess they have stuff inserted into the packs. I mean, I don't know how else you would win instantly. I guess if you get an elite card, you'll feel like you won instantly. Galarraga there again. So I've heard there's about one of these bad boys per case. Gonzalez again. I guess we're going to find out. We got 20 boxes. That's 20 chances. Well, 20 times 36, I guess. Uribe Barrega. Man, we're kind of going on a bit of a cold streak here for pulling cards out. Come on, the kids need cards. Jeez, oh, Pete's. That pack didn't want to go away, did it? I think I opened up a box of these previously, a box or two, and actually ran into some error cards, which was pretty cool. You know, looking back, seems like errors are all over the place back then. I don't know how prevalent they are now, but some pretty iconic ones back then. Man, there's just plastic or wax everywhere. Tony Gwynn, there we go. Oh, there's a Dave Stieb right there. I was just talking about him. Nolan Ryan. When it rains, it pours. Don Mattingly, there we go. Andre Dawson. Mark Grace. Sandy Alomar. Not going to make you rich, but a pretty good pack. Moises Alou. Ozzie Smith. Fred McGriff. Lenny Dykstra. I don't know. Should you be giving Lenny Dykstra cards to kids these days? Randy Johnson, Barry Bonds. Again, when it rains, it pours. Sammy Sosa, Wade Boggs. 4 cards in one pack. Julio Franco there, but I'm sure no kid is going to care about Julio Franco. And to think these things were worth some real money at one point. Wouldn't be surprised if people paid $10 for some of these cards. Whenever they first came out, before they were available everywhere. Ripken Jr. there. It's not an elite card, but it's Cal Ripken. Every time I open the pack and I see the blue on the back, I'm like, oh, no elite. Craig Biggio. So the question is, do I go back through and pull out all the Mark McGuire, all the Smoltzy puzzle cards, Barry Larkin. We'll leave Bobby Bonilla. I think I might. I actually might leave the puzzle. Did that with, what, 90 Leaf I did that. With another older box that I did, an older box of Donruss, I think. I think it's pretty fun, pretty neat. Oh no, my dog's barking or whining in the background, I should say. Smoltzy again. Larkin, man, like 3 or 4 cards out of that box. Or pack, not box. Smoltz, Clemens. Man, you know, we have not seen... Out of the 2 boxes, we've gotten 1 regular Griffey. We've gotten a few of the All-Stars, but only 1 of the regular. That's kind of crazy. Cecil Fielder. Ricky Henderson. Maybe the lack of Griffies in this box is a sign that we're going to get an elite card. Honestly, if I'm going to get an elite card out of this case, I kind of hope it comes in the last box. I have no idea what I'll do with the rest of the boxes. I mean, who wants to buy this stuff? Especially if you're upfront and honest about the fact that you already pulled the elite card out of the case. Cal Ripken, Alan Trammell, Bo Jackson. I don't know, Ray Langford. Is that a puller? I'd get Randy Johnson. John Kruk? Yeah. That's a pretty hot pack. Pat Williams. I am going through this quickly, of course. I'm doing that intentionally. Getting through 2 boxes takes a while if you don't. Got 18 more to go after this. We are not going to do all those on this stream. Doug Drabeck, pull him out. Why not? Mark McGuire. Tino Martinez. You know what? That's not a... We'll keep that one. Will Clark. I'll throw that one in there, even though it doesn't need to be. Tino Martinez. Oh, here's some backwards cards. I was just talking about this on the last stream. When that happens, I'm always like, Jose Canseco. I'm always like, man, something's going on here. Dwight Gooden. Roberto Alomar. Oh, there we go. Ken Griffey Jr. Greg Maddox, Robin Young, Cal Ripken Jr. Or Billy, no, that was Billy Ripken. No. Nobody cares about him except for his 89 Fleer. Which, if you want to see the error pulled, there's a video of that on the channel. If you want to go find that. Robin Ventura. Whoa. Oil Can Boyd. Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens. Wade Boggs, Ryan Sandberg. George Brett. Ryan Sandberg, Diamond King. King Griffey Jr. All-Star. There we go. Finally got one. Mark McGuire, regular card. I think that, honestly, that might be the first Mark McGuire regular card we've gotten. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's just a ton of wax that comes off of these packs. Mark McGuire. Highlight. Will Clark. Jose Canseco. Well, looks like these two boxes are not going to be the ones that have the Elite card in them. Unless this one last pack has it, which, you know, it could be. King Griffey Jr. There we go. Here I am complaining about not getting Griffeys. Got 3 out of the 2 boxes. It's probably not bad. I don't know how many cards are in the set versus how many cards are in the box. There we go. 2 boxes of 1991 Donruss. Down the tubes looking for an Elite card. So far, 2 boxes, 0 Elites. Tune in for the next live stream, whenever it is, and maybe we'll get it next time. 18 more boxes in this case. Once we get through the case, we'll see what we're going to do. I don't know. Hopefully we get the Elite. If not, maybe we'll get another case, maybe not. We'll see you on the next live stream.